Right now, there is a disease plaguing modern guitarists everywhere, and it's Instagram guitarists. You know, people like this, and for a short while there, people like this. And just to be clear, I'm not dogging on any of these players. I'm just going to make a point in this video that the amount of insanely talented guitarists on Instagram is making other lesser guitarists' mental health worse. You know, your YouTube and Instagram or any social media site, your feed is filled with people that are, to your perception, better than you. And, you know, just the other day I was on YouTube and there's YouTube Short and there was this, this like 5-year-old Asian kid playing the blues. And he plays the blues 10 times better than I do. It looks like he's already been through like 3 divorces and he lost his children or something. That's how much pain it looks like he's gone through in his blues playing. Anyway, that's just one example, but there's been so many times where I've looked at my Instagram feed and there was this guy like shredding and I'm like, why am I not as good as him? I don't sound nearly as good as that player. And watching these talented guitarists on Instagram, it makes you go down this rabbit hole of, you know, self-doubt and insecurity about your own playing. And I think we need to get further away from that. And there are some solutions or some antidotes, I think, to this issue facing guitarists today. One easy solution to this is to simply delete your social medias. And I know you're going to say, oh, but I need it to text people. I need to check up on other people's lives. No, you don't. It's taking away from your life, and you know it. I've had periods where I deleted Instagram, and I'm in a period right now where I don't have it. And I can already feel my mental health is much better just because you're not looking at all the bullshit of other people's lives when you should be focusing on your own. And little disclaimer or like pro tip, I do have Instagram, but it's on my computer. And I'm way less likely to doom scroll on my computer and pull up Instagram in the first place than I am when it's on my phone. So if you have your social medias on your computer and not on your phone, you're less likely to spend a lot of time doom scrolling. Another thing or solution you can start practicing is gratitude. And I'm kind of not in a good habit of this right now, but I used to be. The idea is like every morning or any time of the day, you just write down things that you're grateful for. And if every day you think about how grateful you are to play music, I think you'll be less likely to, you know, have your ego or sense of self with guitar shattered when looking at other players' talent. You know, it's like that lyric from My Favorite Things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things and then I don't feel so bad. So, to kind of tie that point into what I've been talking about, if you think about your favorite music and what actually made you play music in the first place, you'll have a deeper appreciation of all music and yourself, most of all. Think about this for a second. Guitar or electric guitar has only been around for like a little bit less than 100 years now. Just think about that. All of human history, we've had 100,000 years or something, or whatever it is, and we happen to be in a time where we can play this beautiful instrument that can give us so much joy. But so many of us are drowning in the talent of other players, and we need to get away from that. This brings me to my next tip, which is practice so much that you don't even have the time to look at Instagram or see these other players and be jealous of them. So I think if you really focus on your own playing and you practice the stuff that you care about and you play the music that you love, you'll have less of that, you know, resentful feeling when you look at other players. Because then if you have this appreciation of music, you'll look at them and be like, oh, they're a really good player. You know, I'm a good player too. I'm focusing on my own stuff right now. And we all have our individual talents and strengths, and if you practice a lot and really dedicate yourself to music, those strengths will come out in you, and you'll start to have appreciation of your own playing. Okay, next thing. I think all of us need to readjust how we actually view, social media guitarists who are incredible. We need to think about the behind the scenes and how much great work they actually put into becoming a monster player, Nobody posts the mistakes they make in practice to Instagram. They post the highlights. So we shouldn't be resentful or jealous of other people's highlights, We need to realize that if we put in as much work and dedication as they did, we can post our highlights eventually. It's time, effort, practice, and work. That's what it takes. And to cap it off, I'll just say to all guitarists out there, it's okay wherever you are in your journey. And it's completely normal to feel jealous of others. And just what you have to do is appreciate your own journey, really put the work into yourself, and ultimately value your guitar playing a lot so that eventually you don't care about other guitarists being better than you. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button, bell thing if you want to. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you.